Aloha, good morning. Today I will be sharing 3 habits for great success in 2021 with you. Get into these great habits for success with me while I'm planning my goals for 2021. These are actually the exact habits that I implemented in my life this past year, and they have made such a massive difference in my life. So I want to be sharing them with you as well. I am definitely going to be implementing them again for 2021, and I hope you can join me. 2020 has been the best year of my life personally, so I really hope that this can help you as well to achieve all your goals and all your dreams and all the things that you want to do. My goal is to live with intention and follow my dreams, and I hope you can do the same thing. So let's get into the video. Number 1, setting clear goals. Setting clear goals is the only way you can really know what you truly want in life. It is your roadmap. It is your plan. It is how you know where you want to get at the end of the year. Imagine this. What if you were setting out to go on a road trip with your friends without knowing a destination, without knowing where you're going? As much fun as that can be from time to time, of course, I love that too. This road trip, it can't really go anywhere unless you know where you're going. And that's the same for your goals and the life that you want for yourself. If you don't know what your goals are, if you don't know where you want to go, then how do you know how to get there? So setting out a plan, setting goals, thinking of what you want in your life, that's the number one thing to do. That is the first thing to do in order to really achieve your goals. Now, the other thing I just mentioned is dividing these big long-term goals into smaller goals and short-term goals. And that is something I honestly love doing. It makes it so much easier and it makes it so much more fun to attain these goals. Doing something each and every day, working towards your goals each and every day, that is so satisfying. And being able to check the box on anything you did, it is so rewarding, and I love doing that. So say, for example, your long-term goal is to lose weight. Just an example. What do you have to do this month? What do you have to do this week? What do you have to do today in order to get to that goal? Those are small steps that you can take in order to achieve that big goal. By knowing your goals, you also know what to keep yourself accountable for. So what I do and what I recommend you do is make a whole list of all your goals for the next year. And then also keep checking in with yourself on these goals. You set some time aside every week or every day, however often you like, to check in if you're still on track with these goals. Really plan for that as well. Plan to take time out of your day to really check in with yourself and your goals, because this is so important. And we often get sidetracked so much, and then a week has gone by or a month has gone by without us doing anything to achieve what we want to achieve in life. And by having these clear set goals, you have more of like a roadmap, or you know where you're going. You're just taking the smaller steps every day or every week or every month to get there. I personally love making a smaller list of goals that I can do daily, that I can implement in my life with more ease. And I can just check them off, and it will make me feel so good when I've done them. And at the same time, it will be really great because I'm working towards something. I'm working towards my goal. Another thing I want you to do is to not be shy with your goals. Reach for the stars. Do anything you like. Even write down those goals that you might think that aren't achievable. Write them down. See how you can get there. See what you can do in order to achieve that goal. For example, a goal that I wrote down in 2020 was to read 20 books. Now, I only read 16 books this year, but being able to say that makes me so proud, because any other year before that, I might have read 1 book or even 2 in a good year. So having read 16 books this year is so much more than anything I would have ever done if I hadn't set that goal for myself. So don't cling to the goals as your end result. Like, you don't have to achieve the end goal that you had in mind. Just enjoy the journey. In 2020, I read 16 books. That is 15 more than I would have ever read in any other year. So be proud, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and work towards your goal. Another part of this first step is to really commit to your goals. I once saw this amazing and inspiring video with John Asseroff in which he said, he made it sound so simple, are you interested in achieving your goals or are you committed? And that to me made the biggest difference as well, because I decided to commit to my goals. You know, whatever it is you decide to do, you gotta be committed. There is such a big difference from what I've experienced in my life between being motivated and being committed. You know, being motivated is great. You get up in the morning, you're motivated to do it. That's amazing. But a commitment takes it to another level. You know, if I'm going to be waiting every day to be motivated to, say, for example, do my yoga practice, I might be doing it once a week or maybe twice. The way I can do it 6 days a week is because I'm committed to it. So don't think for 1 second that I feel like getting up early every day, every morning to do my practice. Don't think for a second that I feel like doing yoga, which is Ashtanga yoga, is very intense, for an hour and a half to 2 hours every single day, 6 days a week, because I'm motivated or because I feel like doing it. There are so many days when I'm like, no, I would much rather stay in bed. The reason I still get out and still do it is because I'm committed to this goal. I'm committed to practicing yoga 6 days a week. So I think that's definitely within this first step, within this first habit, I think that's such a big game changer and such a big part of it. So are you interested in achieving your goals or are you committed? Number 2, connect with yourself. And this basically means taking time for yourself. Do you have anything that you enjoy doing? Do you have any hobbies, any sports related things that you like, or maybe even, I don't know, knitting or sewing clothing? It can be anything, meditation, just anything you like to do and you enjoy doing for you. There's also a difference between how we act around other people and how we act in our own environment. So I always say, like, no, who are you when no one's watching? What are the things that you enjoy doing for you? If you are still practicing what you want to practice, if you're still working out, however many days you want to work out, that's what you do for you. When no one's watching, you're doing it for you. What do you enjoy doing for you? It is so important to really take that time for yourself and to enjoy doing something for you and only you. You know, frequently take time of your life to do so. For me, this is yoga, of course, but it can be anything. You know, like I said before, I practice yoga 6 days a week, and it has become such a big part of me and of my life that if I don't do it, if I skip a day, for example, I don't feel like myself. It feels like part of me is missing. And that's pretty much what you're looking for. What do you want to do however many times a week for you? What is that time that you're committing to for yourself, to yourself? And like I said, it can be anything. It can be reading, going outside for a walk, meditating even. If you like to meditate, I've got a great healing sleep meditation that I posted last week. So you can go ahead and watch it right here. Number 3. Create a morning routine or even an evening routine. Any routine that you can commit to and that you want to do for you. For me personally, I love doing this in the morning because it takes away any time to think of excuses not to do it. I just get up, I go out and do it. It also sets me up for a great day ahead because I've already done those things that I want to do. It kind of has this effect during the rest of the day. Also, when I stick to this plan that I make, this morning routine, I have much more time to relax during the rest of the day. First of all the things that I wanted to do, they're out of my head. And second of all, I know when I'm doing them. So I'm not waiting during the day to do them. I'm doing them first thing in the morning. So an example of what my personal morning routine looks like is I get up out of bed, I brush my teeth, I get ready, and then I light some incense sticks and some candles and I start my yoga practice. after my yoga practice, I take some time to meditate. Sometimes this can be a guided meditation, or sometimes I can just be without a guided meditation and just meditate on my own, enjoy the stillness and the calm. After that, I shower and I get ready for the day. I make myself some tea, drink some water, and I start journaling. I always do my morning pages, and this is another amazing habit that has changed my life in the biggest way. First thing in the morning, I just get up and I start writing anything that comes to mind. This also allows you a clean slate for the rest of your day. Anything that comes to mind, you can just write it down on these pages, and they clear your head. So this is definitely a very big habit that has changed my life in the biggest way. You know, I've been journaling for many years now, but ever since I started writing morning pages each and every day, or as many days as I can, it has just made the biggest change in my life. And a new habit that I'm trying to get into is, after all this, I want to read my affirmations. I always write my affirmations during my new moon rituals, but I never really go back to them and read them. And this is another great tip that I believe John Asaraf said this as well. Reading your affirmations every single day. It just takes 2 to 5 minutes a day, and it can make such a big difference. So that's definitely a new habit that I'm trying to get into, and a part that I want to attach to my already existing morning routine. I just mentioned that I write down my affirmations during my new moon ritual, and this new moon ritual is basically something that I do during every new moon, and in this ritual I basically write down my goals as well. Every month, once a month during the new moon, I set out goals for myself, and I reflect on past goals or anything that I wanted to achieve. I love doing new moon rituals and even full moon rituals as well. I'm actually currently working on an ebook in regards to these moon rituals, and that's going to be out soon, so more on that later. In all honesty, what your morning routine looks like can be completely up to you. You know, it can take you from 5 minutes to however many hours you like. My personal morning routine takes me 2 hours to 2.5 hours, but this is because my yoga practice already takes me 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So again, it can be from 5 minutes to however many hours you like. Make it work for you. Make it work for your schedule. Make it work for your life. Because what matters is not how many hours you spend doing it. It matters that you enjoy doing it, and that it's something that you can commit to coming back to each and every day. It should not be something that you want to force yourself to do, or that you feel like you have to do for so many hours. Again, 5 minutes a day is enough. Just take time for you and for your morning routine, to set your goals, to connect with yourself, and to create this routine that's gonna give you amazing success. I really hope these tips can be of some help to you. I know it has made the biggest change in my life, so I'm definitely gonna do it right now. I'm gonna set my goals for 2021, and then I'm gonna create smaller goals to achieve daily or weekly or monthly. I'm connecting to myself, and I'm definitely gonna expand my morning routine and committing to that as well. Have a lovely day. Enjoy this beautiful new year. I hope it can bring you everything you desire. Mahalo.